Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
All right, you ready? Simple and clean.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Who's gonna make a move? Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. If the drive gauge is completely empty, the player will enter burnout and won't be able to use drive for a period of time, so it's vital to not let that happen. Goes for the drive rush there. Okay, so you can use drive rushes just like that to launch attacks from much further away. Throws them. What's next? They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Dashes up. KO! Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The super doesn't hit. Starts the push with Arabian Sub. That's not gonna hit. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Awesome! Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? Sandblast! Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Grabs and throws them away. Activates the Thor to get some help on the field. Turning up the heat here with a level 2 super. Perfect tech! Player 1, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is gonna hurt. Fires a blast. What now? Ooh, what a smart throw. Where you go? Getting it all on the... no way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned.
Let's go!
Final round. Fight.
Who will come out on top in this final round? Zones with the fireball. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Big throws. That throw will do some good damage. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Pokes with a kick. Fires a blast. Getting it all on the drive run. Closes the distance. Ooh, what a smart throw. Okay, this is gonna hurt. Reversal. Earns a breather to reset the situation. All in with a rush. While reads the counterattack. Lynched it. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. You gotta hand it to both of them.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Nothing but air for the impact. The combo's there. Decent damage. What's next? Goes for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Sticks the combo. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Life lead opens up. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Burnout activates. This is a critical point of the round that goes for the super in your face. KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Round 2. Fight.
starts a push with Arabian Cyclone. Blasts him! Rising uppercut! Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Looking for a chance. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. It'll be interesting to see how both players utilize their drive gauge to dictate the terms of the match. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Quick breather. Player 1 has a big drive gauge lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at drive rush. Big stage blows. Where you go? All in with the rush. Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Turning it right up with the scoop. Pops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Bad.
Final round. Fight!
Whirlwind shot. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Still scrapping for control. I'm sorry, that's it. Here comes the rude standstill. This can lead to some big damage. Okay, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Getting it all on the drive rush. Oh, here we go. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Noticeable life lead is a great thing. Player 1 can't use any drive tools. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with the hit SF6. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while.
Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Parries the attack and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Flash knuckle! A nice, chunky combo. Can they keep up the assault? Some juicy damage, but can they ride this wave? Player 1 uses the gauge for a super arm. Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Lays down a springs forward with a drive rush. Opts to continue the experiencing Burt untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight!
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Sandblast. Drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Player 2 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? What'll happen here? Player 2 gets him with a Euro step. Earns a breather to reset the situation. Breaks it. Turning it right up with a super. The throw is denied. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? This can lead to some big damage. Checks with a kick roar. Fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Nails the eraser. And this is gonna do big damage and create some space. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Ooh, what a smart throw. They can't make any mistakes here if they want any chance of winning. Looking for a hole. Getting it all on the drive rush. A real Links it! Closes it out! Player
Rashid
2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Will this choice to lay on the damage now ultimately pay off? Player 2 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Managing that drive gauge is gonna get tricky. Solid combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 is in a tight spot right now. Well aware of their life in meters. Really good decision making.
Too good.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological
Round
advantage.
2. Fight.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. With this kind of gauge gap, they'll want to think about when to use it and not be trigger happy. This is the drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Player 2 will look to apply pressure. They must have a game plan here with a critical art on deck, but X closes it with a classic corner throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Medium kick hits. Perfect input. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
Yo, you good?
Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got his drive rush. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. All in with the rush. Connects with the throw. Player 2 has got a what were they thinking? Both sides getting crumbled from above. Oh man, this is a scary range. Links it, throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Amazing. Turns out, Player 2 is in a very good spot now. A lot of pressure building up here. I called it! I called it! The super block! Holds with the kick! It is over!
Rashid
Player 2
wins.
really had to fight for that one. No shortage of...
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Starts off zoning with fireballs. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Solid combo. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hot KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Oh yeah! Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Takes the drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 chases them down. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Player 2 is going to have a hard time net, springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Burnout activates. Looking to impress with this super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.